is when Prince Swanny dropped Brother and he dropped Go Feed Them. I already had them stuff there, Die and adrenaline come after.
How do you feel when people always continue to compare you to Blak Ryno?
I don't know, boy. You see, Vybz Kartel and Mavado influence my music a lot.
When you check your Instagram, the first thing you notice at the top there, it says no gang affiliation.
I just step back and do my thing differently, however. I mean, going against nobody, I mean, disrespecting nobody, I mean, paying up a boy, I mean, thing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to put myself in a pocket to limit myself to something where I have access to unlimited. Well, you don't know when you see this says TriniBad, same way, you know?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today, we have a really special guest. Listen, I've been linking with the TriniBad movement for a long time, but this is actually my very first TriniBad artist. And listen, he's one of the hot ones. He's one of the big ones. One of these ones that when you talk about TriniBad, you have to definitely talk about this artist here. You know, we have in the building today, we have Boy in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
Bad Bufo, yeah, TriniBad, everything blessed, man.
You're good.
You know.
Welcome to Toronto, boss.
Yeah.
How is the city actually treating you? This is your first time here, right?
Yeah, first time. I mean, be a love, man, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a good vibe.
Yeah, good vibes, just good energy, good people, man.
Is it when you were on the plane and you flew over and you seen CN Tower and all that, is the city what you expected it to be, or you didn't have enough time to really take it in?
Nah, it's not what I expected, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot going on that I didn't expect, you know? Yeah. I mean, the scenery, for sure. I mean, the people, activities, I really didn't expect this much now, but, you know? Active, too. Yeah, man.
Listen, and you just touched down, so wait. If you think you've seen anything yet, wait.
Yeah, man.
This is one of these world-class big cities here in Bass. You understand? Wait.
Yeah.
You understand?
No, for sure.
Good to go. I know you're originally from Central.
Yeah, Central.
Right. What part of Central Trinidad?
All right, so I'm from Kunupe, which is probably like 50 minutes away from Enterprise. 20 minutes away from the heart of Shogunas. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kunupe, Lasumas area, from Pone and Grow. Been back and forth, Enterprise area, Kunupe, Hassarat Road, Yeah, but Central, my place that for sure.
Your place. Run up and down all over Central.
Yeah. 4 long ride bike, get enough white man, let's call it, and they grid down your foot and your skin turn white. Yeah.
Mm. All in Central.
Yeah, I mean everything in Central, man.
What was the vibes like growing up in Central? Was it rough? Was it a nice area? What was Central like at that point there?
Yeah, well, at that point in time, growing up in Central, Central was rough, really rough, but, I mean, as kids growing up, and you're around certain things, it come like, I wouldn't even say norms, but it's like, it's not something where you can really less slow you down in life. As kids, you're growing up, you still have fun within the vibes now, but,
Yeah.
But same way, it had family members were involved in a lot of crime and thing going on. So, in 2006, I from in Kunam, Chase actually, Kunupe, it had, I think that was the first quadruple murder in Trinidad for a long time. At that time, I think it's 2006 if I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the first quadruple murder now, that was in Kunupe. So, it had something to do with part of my uncle, my father, brother. And, so growing up, my mom used to always be like, if anybody asks, tell him you don't know who's that man and you're not related. That type of way, because he was like a wanted man. Plenty people want to kill him, He was a big criminal in the streets at that point in time then, So that growing up around all of that, I've been around that violent side of life then, boy. Mm-hmm. Now, everybody, certain family members, friends used to always be like, yeah, you end up like your father, you end up like your uncle, you end up thing like, everybody always expect me to be like that type of person, but, same way, just been through it and be the odds, same way now, boy.
Right there. So even growing up now, as you said, the area is rough. You were kind of used, because remember, if you're in a rough area and you don't live in a nice area, you wouldn't know the difference. So to you, it's just, this is normal everyday life.
Yeah.
So I get that part there. So even in school now, what kind of child were you, or even person were you in school growing up now, going to school?
Well, to be honest, even growing up, I always used to be around elderly people now, boy. So like people were like 5, 10 years older than me. I would be around. I always want to be a big man. You know, I was always man. I want to be man, you know, boy. So I always had this type of maturity about me. So in school now, like you start from primary school, I would say. Primary school, growing up, it was, you know, all right. It was all right. I was actually very bright, very brilliant in school. I used to top all my classes.
Okay.
You know, from until standard 3. And, you know, I would say, you know, home, family problems, you know, just personal stuff going on home. I just kind of started to rebel on certain things and my behavior kind of changed from there till high school. And it was fun for me. I had real fun. School was nice. I ain't gonna lie. I missed all my days in school. I was just basically having fun, to be honest. But same way, just, you know, getting in trouble, you know, teenager lifestyle. Yeah, just.
So would you say you almost got into the streets at one point because that's what you're seeing around you?
Yeah, because I mean, I grew up around it. I mean, at one point I would say I was in the streets. You know, I was in the streets now, boy. Always on the road, you know. Family, friends, I would buy this bread, you know, we do, you know, this, that. I don't really want to talk too much on certain things, but, you know, yeah, I actually been at a point in them at a young age too, you know, a young age, because I'm a certain family involved in certain things. It was easy for me to do certain things, you know. My father had certain strings we could have pulled, so it was like 1, 2, 3 now, boy, to misbehave. I would just, you know, boy.
You're following in their footsteps. This is what's happening, so I'm gonna go along with the program too.
Yeah, my father was like my God. He was like my everything. And, you know, as I said before, because certain strings I know he could pull and certain things he could do for me, I know it's like I am untouchable now, boy. So at a young age, I would do certain things and people would doubt it, you know. People wouldn't even know up to this day now, boy, because it's just like unexpected. Some people would just be like, nah, he just nah, he do that, you know. So just because my mental on a certain level it advanced than a regular, like you just say, a regular 13-year-old, a regular 14-year-old, have a brain of a 20-year-old at that age then.
Because you said you like hanging around with the big man.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So, you know, the process
your
of
meds are different.
Yeah, my brain process was different now, boy. So I was always advancing in school. You know? I mean, I had fun.
Yeah.
It was nice, man. Yeah.
At that point there. So even music, when did you discover music? Because I know music is in your family. Your family does a lot of stuff with music. So when did you discover the music now?
To be honest, I've been doing it. I will say I discovered myself in music to actually take it serious was in 2017, late 2017, early 2018, and that is when my father passed away. So let me just say probably like the age of 8, I recorded some on my mom's phone, and it was like a freestyle.
Yeah.
A kind of girl song kind of vibe. But that time is like rap, hip hop, because was the thing at that time. Lil Wayne, Chris Brown, you know. So a kind of girl vibes I do. My mother heard like a couple months after she find it. She just go into her phone and hear the recording now. So she played for Lakas, my cousin now. And when Lakas here, Lakas was like, boy, the boy could sing. And I like 8 years. She come and she tell me, yeah, Lakas, say come in the studio thing. Yeah, could sing thing. So I say like, you play the thing for him, the voice note? And she, yeah, thing. I vex, I mad because like, how you go play that for the,
But
you know?
why would you be mad though?
No, because at that time, at the end of the day, growing up where I'm from, it's like, I want to be thuggy now, but it's like, you go hear me singing a girl song, why? 8 years, like, bad, you know? 8 years coming up, thing, youth man, small. Playing them thing for them big men, and them I be playing big man for them, and you playing girl song. You know? But anyway, wherever I go, but I always like the music because it always had different artists coming through in the studio, man, like Jamel and them with some sweet voice. You understand? I was watching Amaze. So every time I come through, next time I come through Lakas, he pull and he say, jump on your mic now, boy, and say something. I know you can sing, boy, I hear you bad, boy. So I'm like, boy, sing what, boy, I don't know what to sing, boy. Him sing the same song. I say, boy, forget that song, boy. Think, yeah, boy, just go on your mic and say something now, boy. Just say anything, wherever. So I just go on your mic and wherever. From there, I just always trying. I would say I was experimenting and boy. So I start off hip hop. After from that, I start to do soca. I started venture into little Afrobeat, and dancehall was the last genre I actually venture in.
Okay, but I think even earlier than that, were you singing gospel or like in a choir or something at one time too?
I wouldn't say I was singing in a choir, but yeah, at that point in time I was doing gospel music also too.
Because I know you were a part of a group called Youth.
Yeah, Youth Men.
Yeah.
So that was actually a group with me, one of my cousins. One of my cousins and a close friend. He's like family, you could say. You know, that was Youth Men. So at that point in time is where I was really venturing into the soca and the Afro.
At that time, when you had that group.
At that time, that's actually when I now created that group. So before that is actually when I was kind of doing a gospel, you know.
Okay, so you went through.
Yeah. You know, because I grew up in a Christian home with my mom and them, and my father, them is Muslims. So, you know, so it is like a bridge now, boy. You understand? Yeah.
So you have two roads. You could go the gospel route or you could go the road.
Yeah, whichever.
Yeah.
You understand? The balls was in my court to choose from. You understand? I was really rebellious. So it's just somewhere I grew. I used to always go to church with my mom because my grandma, hey, you gotta go to church, boy. Like, I don't want to go to church. I was like, the most I would do, bro. I'll be honest. My grandma, I know that is the most I would do. Yeah, you force him to go. Okay, cool.
At least I'll enjoy the music.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
You know?
So, okay, so as you said, you had the group, you tried soca, Afro beats, rap, everything, but it's really dancehall is what worked for you. But this was, I think, in 2017?
Yeah.
Your father was killed.
Yeah, he was murdered. Yeah.
Okay, he was in the streets, you know.
Yeah.
And you were kind of looking into the streets too. So was that what really made you say, you know what, this street thing isn't going to work for me. Let me take this music serious at this point here?
Yeah, basically, because at that point in time, I used to do little work wherever sometimes. And my father always had money. Sometimes he's a hustler, so he will come and he would just drop a 2,000 just a whole lot. He will come again, drop a 5,000 whole lot. He might come back and let me 2,000, I'll let him that. Wherever he might come again on top of that money. So me as a youth at that time, I used to save that money because I young as a teenager, I didn't really have not much. I go wash shoes a little, not much. I had no rent to buy, no bills to pay.
Rent, no
rent, nothing, you understand? So I would save money. I end up a money lender. So at that age, like 14, 15, 16 coming up, I lending big man money. Man like you, come and mind me, hey boy, lend me 2,000 eh?
Yeah.
You understand? With interest, you know? And I come back in, so as a youth man, I lending money, you know? Because of that. And when he passed away now, so it's like all our revenue go on, whatever it is. I will be honest, I was dependent on him at that point in time, as I say, because that is my father. He was my everything. He even will guide man, give me steps, show me everything. Well, this is this, that is this man, that one is this happen, go there, if this thing, that, you know, he showed me the ropes, everything what it is going on. I look up to him, you know. So when he passed away now, it's like my back against the wall. What it is I could really do here now to really help myself and help my family here, because he passed away. I have 4 sisters, you understand, 2 brothers. So
it's 7 of you guys.
Yeah. You understand? So we're going to happen here now. We're going to put the bread here now. Now, I've been doing music. He also was one of the guys who used to put money behind some of the music sometimes, like, yeah, my son. And he go wrong, he go real boss. Yeah, my son doing music, take it.
Yeah.
You understand? That is all 16 and thing coming up, you understand? So, actually, the song which is African Backward did on the Youth Men, he actually put like about 2,500 behind that song to get it outside, you know? So, he was pushing it, all them things. So, that was one of the things where, when he passed away, I think about that now, boy, you know? And I said, well, I mean, I had the talent. I know I had the talent. I could do it. Because I was just doing it for fun because I know I had the talent now, boy. Days where I say, well, you know, I go and take this thing serious, and I've been just recording. I had music there. And is when Prince Swanny came and he dropped Brother, and he dropped Go Feed Them. And it went. I already had music there.
Yeah.
I already had them stuff there, you know, die, and adrenaline come after. I already had them stuff there. You understand?
Yeah.
So it was like, this is the right time, man.
Because you know it's real because you've seen somebody on the ground from Trinidad done it.
Yeah.
So I must go do it too.
Yeah.
But even before we get there, because you're saying father was everything, you're doing music. You have a choice now, you know.
Yeah.
After he dies, either I could go full force into the streets, you know what I mean, and get into all type of madness, or I could choose music. What made you decide to really choose music? If you're saying, this is my boss, this is my dad, what made you say, boss, it's music, I gotta go instead of the badness?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, same way, reality hit different now. Even though my father was who he was, and he had that respect on his street, man, look up to him, he had that respect, remember, you know, he still lose his life. You understand? And not just him, it are plenty others, same area where I from. And even further, you dig? No matter how much name you might have or whatever, you could do the money you make, whatever it might be, is that two things. Jailhouse and death. No, life is the greatest thing. And without life, you can't do nothing. If you make a mistake in life, you could still learn from that and change for the better now, boy. Without life, you can't do that now, boy. You get a cut, that could heal. Without life, nothing can heal. That it's done and over. You think so? At that age, you know, everything just kind of hit me differently now, boy. It was like, what sense it good and make I go and run down the street and behave like this to get what? To say what? To prove what? To, you know, achieve what at the end of the day now, boy. And my brothers and my sisters, them, they, you know? So I had to make sense of this. This is a serious thing I have to do.
Yeah.
It come like one thing as a youth coming up, because I'm not having certain things going to school, especially my mother couldn't provide for certain things. And my father wasn't even around at a certain age when I was young. So it's like books and bag and school uniform. My mother couldn't make it. So I know how to work now, boy. And say, well, boy, I go and help out here sometime. Well, if I want to look good, I want to wear a little Jordan. You know, I want to, you know, look fresh.
Yeah.
I want every week I want to look crisp. My mother can't afford that. So I had to work now, boy. So that is one thing as I used to always practice to depend on myself now, boy. Always practice to depend on myself, because in case a time come, who knows whatever happen, my father pass, you know, if my mother is too, if whoever it might be, I could still help myself now, boy, you know, that type of way, and help somebody else now, boy. So yeah.
For sure. So then that made you choose, okay, let me choose music. So you're saying, because your real breakout song, the first one, you have a real unique career. Because you had a breakout song, and then you had a song bigger than your breakout song after.
Yeah.
So your first song, Die Die, there's a crazy story attached to that song there. All right? You want to tell me about that song on an iPhone and all the things you had to go through to really bring that song to the forefront?
Yeah. So as I said before, we had the song there before, right? It was a YouTube beat from Vybz Kartel. And we would just freestyle outside. So it had me and I have some of our cousins. We used to just always be freestyle. Well, when I doing rap, soca, all them thing coming, I used to write pen on paper. I could write. I was a good writer. After time, and started doing dancehall, writing started to get a little, I don't know. Writing wasn't my thing then. I started freestyle. I started getting into the freestyling.
Okay.
So we just be outside, just playing beats and just freestyling and just be a vibes. And this beat come, and just listening to the beat, that is what I could hear on the beat.
Yeah.
I just hear it. So I just going with it. Bam, this freestyle, die. Everybody like, dog, boy, record that. Yeah, record that. You understand? Like I said, record that one time, dog. We're going to record that. Bam, go in the studio, we record the song. So we had the song there. It was just to get to purchase the beat, well, to lease it, and, you know, do the video and whatever it might be. So at the iPhone, at the point in time, I sell the iPhone. Every day, me, Lackers, and his brother, Mav, we put $50. Try we put $50 every day. We have our money put together until we get our money together for the video and the song, the beat from musical. Lease it, do the video, and drop the song, and it was just all going on. I don't know. I can't even explain it up to this day, bro.
Listen, because if you look, that song is right now sitting around 10 million views, but
Yeah.
you know what kind of hit that is right out the gate?
Yeah.
Especially where you're if you're America, if you're Jamaica, something, I get it.
Yeah.
But coming from Trinidad and you get that right out the gate,
Yeah, it
amazing.
was.
When did you know that this song really took root, where this is really happening right now? Was there a thing in particular, a phone call, a look? What was it that made you know, okay, this is out the door now?
Bro. Performances, bro. Performances. My first performance for that song after it went viral was in an area called Londonville in Central. Alright? And when I did that performance, no, I did a performance something before because I've been doing music. But the crowd response was never like that, It had people who the crowd response was alright because everybody watching this elite man like, yeah boy, he's small man, he bad.
Yeah.
But nobody know me. But it's like these people is like, them know me so good, it's like I forget I know all yeah. And them have me feel like I know them and it's like I forget I know all yeah, that type of way. So the energy was different, The love was different. The way how people, before I could even start to sing my song, these people singing my song for me. Word for word. Bro, I was amazed. I was really amazed, bro. From days where I realized, like, yeah, boy, you're on a different level. This thing serious. This is freestyling home in the back of Laka's car by the studio with them. You understand? This is not a circle with your partner, them freestyling. This thing bigger than that in the back there. Yeah.
Yes. Because
sure.
did your Instagram numbers start to go up and all of these things where it's like, holy, where are these people coming from?
Everything started to run up fast. Bro, I started to get family I don't even know. Hey, there's your cousin boy from so. Telling this one say I your nephew, this one say I your uncle. Or family members started to appear.
Yeah.
Yeah, all kind of thing, Kids like really, what to do. It's just everything at once, bro. Yeah,
It's a different feeling,
Yeah, bro.
One time, okay, you have that, okay, 10 million,
Yeah.
cool, you're doing your thing. How long did it take between Die and Adrenaline to come out? Was it like months or was it a year? How long were those in between those songs?
Some months, like probably like 3-4 months. Like 3-4 months, yeah. Yeah, 3-4 months apart. So after Die, right, I actually had Adrenaline. I had No Talk, and I had a song. What's the name of the song, boy? I had a next song. I forget the name of the song, but them song, that's the songs what I had next to release, right?
Yeah.
Now, the song what I actually forgot is actually the song I wanted to release, right? And everybody else was like, Adrenaline,
Yeah.
tries the one, drop that one. And I really didn't want to drop that song. And it's
didn't want
only
to.
because everybody is like this one. So it's like, when I come, he say, well, drop that. And I come like, dog, listen to the thing, boy. If you feel I want to drop this thing, it's like, nah, boy, drop that one, boy. So, I was like, all right, I will drop that one. Because when I was actually recording that song, I didn't like that song at all. I didn't like it. Kelly Beats said, man, I pack about 10 rhythms or 15 rhythms, a good bit of rhythms right now. I like about 4 beats I really like on them rhythm, right? And I say, well, the least one that I don't like, which that wasn't even out of the 4. I said, the least one that I like, I will record on that one. And I just bad out the way, and then the ones them I like,
work your way
I
up.
go work my way up with them. Well, I start this one here now, and as I start with it, I just reach up when I first link up on the beach side, say she man on the east side, big for the fuck, cause she no think twice, say she want the long ride. Riv to it on the black bike, riv to it on the black bike. You understand? Post Friday. In the studio, I don't even want to finish the song because I ain't really feeling it now, boy. Everybody like, boy, the song bad, boy. Think, right. You just say whatever. See me, I just there and I just pushing it, prolonging it. I just don't want to do the song. I don't like the song. Well, Laka's like, you get mad. Like I said, boy, why? I hungry thing is late in the night, and I go and get some tea, boy. You have to go somewhere far to get gyro. I go and get some tea. By the time I come back, dog, finish that song. By the time I come back, keep going on the man. I said it up, bust out and go home. Thing, but then I said, if I go to the man and I come to the studio, I get the man might say, why? Nah, I don't come to the studio because
you're joking.
you're joking. You understand? thing, whatever. Where he gone, I just sit down there and I match it. Bam. Get the vibes, record it on my phone. When he come back now and I just play it for him on the phone. Him one time, let me record that. Everybody going mad with that song. And that was just there, but I done had them other songs, no talk, and them other songs they ready to come. I wanted to, them was like fresh at that time. So them is the songs what I really like. I want to push these songs so bad now, boy. So Adrenaline ended up coming and we do the video for that, and that is what we end up dropping instead. And who knows, this end up being the #1 song up to this day.
That's crazy because it's so funny because you could see how Die video look and Adrenaline video look. They look night and day different. And this is just basically one song apart.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. This is where it's like you get into your acting now in Adrenaline and say, okay, something's happening here.
Yeah, we come real creative with it.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah, for sure.
And then that's a song that really went through the door again because I think that's at like 14 or 15 million right now, bro.
17 million.
Yeah. That's insane to even think about. And you didn't really like it.
13 mil on Spotify and streams.
And at first you didn't really like the song.
Yeah, I didn't even like that song. Yeah.
When you look at your analytics, where did that song really take off first?
Adrenaline?
Yeah.
Adrenaline take off in Jamaica and from the UK.
And then the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The UK take it over. It's like they take it up from Jamaica and say, how you going on? And they give you that. Because give you this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. UK is my #1 fan base.
UK?
Yeah, generally. Adrenaline, that is the biggest song. That is the biggest in UK.
Okay.
Yeah, in London.
And I'm pretty sure you have a big fan base in Canada also too.
Yeah, of course, for years.
Yeah.
For years, man, since the thing pop off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's only now we're getting to see you now.
Yeah.
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 No, definitely.
Sure.
You brought him up earlier, Swanny, Prince Swanny.
Yeah.
When did you and Swanny and even Zebee link up? Because I know you've been linking with them from a long time.
Yeah, for long. So since the beginning of the music, since it started off, I know Zebee, Swanny, Meds Boss, Plumpy Boss, Rebel 6.
Mm-hmm.
I never get to meet K-Lion. But yeah, that circle there, yeah, I know them from time doing the music,
Mm-hmm.
So I always been around them in studios, it's been our way. So that is just more where that relationship come from, and two mutual friends who know, two my friend knows somebody who know him now, boy, so.
So it was always a good link because I know you recorded a song with Zebee on Brain Go.
Yeah.
And I mean, that was the first, to me, even though I seen Adrenaline, I seen Die, but there was something about Brain Go that I seen like a different zone. Even right now, we're talking in this studio right now with Doggy Slatan. Yeah. You have a Rasta in there. When I seen, I said, yo, this man look just like Doggy Slatan, bro. The man look just like the man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So even that song, how did that song do for your career when that came up, Brain Go?
Yeah, I mean that was our masterpiece. That was our masterpiece by itself, for sure. Just by the way, the day how it came up, how that song was like about, to be honest with you, less than an hour. That was less than an hour. The energy, everything was correct, was right at that point in time. I know myself don't even think it would go so far as it went, So, I mean, it still come out and do real good.
Yeah.
It do real good. The one thing I try to do to as an artist is always, you see, even Zebee, to have an ex-artist called Kimmy from Trinidad now. This man do music from, because they older than me, right? They do music from since I could remember, and I used to always look up to them as a youth.
Yeah.
Coming up now, and used to play the songs. There were songs on YouTube. You understand? Swanny and Zebee had a song called what was the name of that song? My girl song was a youth man, listening to them thing. They used to be so, as a youth man watching it, your own local people, Yeah.
Oh, these are people you could go down the road and hope for you sometime.
So,
yeah, man.
So I used to always be looking up to them now, and then so coming up, do the music, get you, you know, and still end up. And well, even before I get you, because as I say, studio and this one producer, this one, like, hey, you know, this artist thing, and that is really how the connect and whatever. I show to somebody I know who was good with a family member. So I know, well, everybody in the separate ways in different scenarios now, boy, you understand? But it just so happened, and me and these guys just end up so cool. Me and, you know, Kimmy good, Zebee good, Swan good. You know, everybody, me and everybody.
You linked
good.
with everybody when everybody was linking together.
Yeah, when
So
everything
even
was one. When everything was one.
When they went separate, you're still linking with.
Yeah, I keeping it same way as it was from the beginning now, boy. You dig, you know, men had the differences. You dig, me want to come in between and whatever, so I just keep it 100 and real as possible. I get he jacket, you know, get who the flowers with you and respect with you, and that is how I stay, you dig, because, I mean, men have the differences, and that is where it is. A man me even want to come in between that and try and make nothing mutual for. You dig? Men is men and men is big men. You dig? I just know how to dance and how to move around, man. You dig?
Yeah, for sure. You understand how to move in the streets.
Yeah.
You understand?
For sure.
Even, you know, one thing when you even read the comments under your video, one name that keeps coming up time and time again, Blak Ryno. All right? Is Blak Ryno your inspiration, or how do you feel when people always continue to compare you to Blak Ryno?
I don't know, boy. You see, I myself just try to listen and hear it, bro, but I don't know. I don't know what they hear anyway. If he probably play, he could play a role in my craft subconsciously. Because if it's one thing, Vybz Kartel influence my music a lot. Vybz Kartel, Mavado, right? Especially in the dancehall, because I said before, I used to is hip hop and whatever. Now these music is what everybody else will play. So like my father, my uncle, my big cousin, them time is Gaza Gully. You know, I'm more favor Vybz Kartel style of music.
Yeah.
How he bring across his music at that point in time, you know, and Mavado same way. It have certain songs but are more that favor Vybz Kartel style how he bring it across now, boy. You know, and that comes same way it have popcorn on it. It have Blak Ryno, it have Ja Vinci. You understand? It have Dunya, it have fucking this one name. Oh God, boy. Yeah, boy, it's a whole team.
Enough of them.
Yeah, it's a whole team. It's a whole team and some bad artists.
Sean Storm, all of them.
So Sean Storm, everybody, look, it's a whole team, boy. So that is where it is. I really kind of pull my craft from. I wouldn't particularly say I was is a fan of Blak Ryno, or yeah, he had bad music. I love his music as a fan of his music for sure, but I wouldn't say he was like a, you know, like there are some artists who had this particular artist and like, yeah, I like his style, and you could hear it. That is not me, particularly for sure. My style unique in a sense. I just play it in my own way and my feel. With the Blak Ryno, I don't know. I don't hear it. I just try to listen for it. But you know, if
But
it's
you've
that
heard people say it a lot,
always, a lot, always, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Okay, to me, the first place where I kind of say, okay, I could understand what people are saying.
Yeah.
When you did the From the Block freestyle in Jamaica, the ha ha ha,
Yeah.
I said, okay, I could understand on
Yeah.
that style there why people would say that on that one in particular.
All right. I don't know. I don't know that way. But what it is like is the pattern. How it's like the kind of skippy pattern, or
It's
the fast kind of.
it's one of those things where it's hard to explain,
Yeah.
but once you hear it, you'll know it. Once you see it, you'll know it.
Well, then me and the dog gotta do a song then, and let we hear this thing because we gotta do something on the same rhythm, and let we see. I wanna see this. Let we see if my vocal song like you, or if I song, you know, if the merge makes sense. Let me see.
Yeah.
And that gonna be the people there because I can't hear it. You know?
They're always talking, say Blak Ryno, Blak Ryno, Blak
Yeah.
Ryno. You understand? Even somebody you linked with early in your career too, this man is instrumental when it comes to TriniBad. Punz, DJ
Yeah.
Punz.
Yeah.
How did you link up with Punz now too?
No, well, Punz same way. Punz, Lakas is really the man. So as I say, Lakas is the man who knew everybody when it comes to the music industry. Cause he been around it for years now, boy. He actually did Ganja Cowboy, Malanasha.
Yes, man.
Alright, so Lakas did that beat.
Okay, it was him.
Yeah, Lakas did that beat. It even had a beat way back way. It had a little problems with that beat. I think it was what was this artist name, boy? From Jamaica, boy. Was by Myrtle. Is Myrtle in
Myrtle from Montego Bay.
Yeah, is Myrtle, boy?
Myrtle's a group with three
On
of
the
them.
swing bongs for them. Someone in them Jamaican artists, I can't remember the name exactly, but it's a bit, it had a little problems in it with thing and producer and whoever and next man thing. But yeah, Lakas is a man, he know the people and them because I young, me already know. So Lakas was the man who put that connection with Pun and make everything happen there. Yeah, bring Pun on board, and Pun was kind of one of the major players in pushing it also, die. Yeah.
Pun, and even man like Johnny Bravo.
Johnny
When you
and
talk
everything.
about TriniBad,
Yeah.
Punz as a DJ,
Yeah, can't forget.
Johnny Bravo, you see him as the bodyguard, but behind the scenes, Bravo does a lot too.
Yeah, on the ground for sure, Daddy ground man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pun and Bravo, two main figures for sure, 100% in the Trinidad. Yeah, facts, can't forget them, can't left them out, man.
Definitely. Even with 23 Formation, because I know you did your early stuff with Central Records.
Yeah.
Then 23 Formation, how did they really come into the fold now into your career?
Yeah, so basically, 23 Formation been looking from since 2019, 2020. Since it started, they've been looking at it now, way, and wanted to sign me since then, and I mean how things was going already. I didn't really want to, move and do whatever, and just time and time, just venturing, and with current label at the time, I wasn't signed or anything, because it's family and whatever.
Okay. So you guys were just doing music.
Yeah, we were just doing music and, we create something there and was just, pushing that drive now. Yeah, they can, it's go sometimes with family things, sometimes it agree, sometimes they agree, disagree, so, I just kind of venture out and just really do my own thing. And I ended up in the UK and 23 Formation contact me because they see I was in the UK now, boy. I mean, we always keep in touch, really kind of communicate normal, but never really move forward with music. And then while I was there, we actually kind of chop up and make some things happen and a couple of moves and sort of try a thing in the UK to actually push the music out there.
Okay, from UK, because that's where your base really was.
Yeah, knowing there was the number one fan base now, boy. So actually went there to push my music and work with producers out there and other artists from out there to try and actually push it and, come in the eyes now, boy. Push it in the face, yeah.
Because you're talking about UK, I seen that Stylo G brought you out on City Splash.
Yeah, facts.
In front of a massive crowd.
Yeah.
What was that link like now, linking with Stylo G and then coming out in the crowd in UK to really perform?
Now, I mean, that was crazy, bro, Me telling Stylo G for the first time you've been listening to music from just link up at the airport. Now the dog bad, So, mad respect and mad love to Stylo G, man. First meeting him, man. Energy great. Everything was just on point, Yeah, mad love too, same way. Mad love. Knowing these guys, been listening to their music. These been big songs and there's, mad respect and been listening to my music also too now, boy. And it does actually bang it, that kind of way. So it's just like, it was amazing to me now, boy. Yeah, and we link up, we bring me out for City Splash. Coming out on that stage, I was amazed because it's like people, bro, thousands of people, bro. And crazy, everybody just singing along, Yeah, that is one thing amazed me. First, I did a show in France. My first show in France, I think that was in 2022 or 2021 to be exact, I'm not sure. And when I did this show, I performing, adrenaline died, and these people talking French, they singing out my song word for word, right?
Yeah.
Whoever a little pocket I want to talk and say, well, raise up your hand or thing or jump. Yeah. They don't understand me. You know?
You have to just sing.
I just had to sing. That is all them can understand. But when I talk, them don't understand me because they talk in French. But when these people singing my word for word, like if them could talk English, they fooling me and all. But I mean, that was really amazing. That's sure, man. You know, music really powerful now, boy. You know, yeah, it's like it's a language. It's a world language, I would say.
You could go anywhere. They could, as you said, they'll sing it back to you, but they can't. When the music stops, no.
Yeah, that is it.
That's it.
It cut out. You need to sing to talk to them for them to understand it's true. I mean, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Amazing to say, man. Yeah.
So you had a good time in France, in UK, and all that stuff early in your career.
Yeah. Well, yeah. UK. I mean, I'm France. Yeah. I went to UK in 2023. That was like 2 years ago. Yeah.
2023 was a crazy year for you too, you know, bro.
Yeah.
Because you see the thing with it, I think Die and Adrenaline, they came out at the end of 2019.
Yeah.
So then now, remember, Corona came, boom, and stopped everything.
Yeah,
so as you're
everything
supposed
so long
to,
for like about 2 years.
that's what I'm saying. So you have these big songs.
Yeah.
People are waiting to hear you sing them.
Yeah.
But you gotta just wait, like holy smokes.
Now that's facts what you're saying, bro. At the beginning, I got a nice little run, a little small run. It was very real active, bro. It was like every weekend I've been out the country, in and out the country, every single weekend. Literally every month going in and out. Event after event, or sometimes like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, different event on the islands. Where they leave from Grenada to go St. Vincent and then St. Vincent to St. Lucia. Bro, roll up and down, bro. You're active, no sleep.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, man.
Because even 2023 was when you ended up in Jamaica now.
Yeah,
This was
2023.
yes, from the Black. This is when you did the From the Black freestyle.
Yeah,
the ha ha.
Yeah, facts.
And this is when you linked up with La Bass, bro.
Yeah.
You understand? What was that link now? Linking with big man like La Bass, where TriniBad, yes, but remember, La Bass fits into that same circle of style of music. Yeah, dancehall scene with his thing is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, correct. I mean, well, you know, Law is a man, look up to Law same way. You know, that man is, as everybody they say, he's man a therapist in the street now. But, you know, it's like every single song, you could relate, you could see yourself in that, and like, yo, fuck this man, you know? Man, know what you say now, but you know, that kind of way. I mean, style different, same way. No, Law really is through a friend who's close to him now, you know, and actually make the connect. And I went to Jamaica, so I went to Jamaica to do that the video, do the On the Block, and actually did a video with Zebee also too in Jamaica at that same point in time.
Same time, because I think Zebee was on From the Black also too.
Yeah.
Same time.
Yeah, same time. Yeah, same time. Correct is right. Yeah, so I mean the experience was nice, man, and same way is like he been up listening, he been, you know, on it now, boy. Same way, ratings, you know, respect, yeah, man, amazing. Same way, just for me to know is like these men actually looking at my craft and, you know, give me my flowers, same way now, boy, as Jamaicans, because, you know, these men is actually from the birthplace of the culture of that music now, boy. You know? Yeah, so I mean that was amazing for you. Yeah.
What was it like now, your first time in Jamaica? Because as you said, this is where it happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is the nucleus. This is the power base. This is where everybody...
Headquarters.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was that like now? That feeling like, touching down in Jamaica. And how long were you there for?
Well, I was in Jamaica for 1 week.
Okay.
1 week. I mean, the experience was nice when I touched down and moved about. It really remind me of home, Trinidad, to be honest, you know. It really remind me of home. And I feel like I was home too, same way, you know. It's just the people have a different lingo and whatever. But, you know, I had a mission. I went and I executed that, which was the videos, the On the Block and some other stuff. Little minor network. I had like a 3-day session in studio.
Okay.
I record probably like about 4 songs. It was like a group with a different artists just coming through and just, you know, just doing music and whatever, different producers, whatever. So that was like a real short space of time. So yeah, man, I really had to go back to Jamaica and really network on the ground and like about 3 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
Or more, you know, and really network on the ground and actually pull in and yeah.
see what's going on the ground.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
for sure.
Definitely. When you check your Instagram, the first thing you notice at the top there, it says no affiliation or no gang affiliation. Why was that so important for you to put that at the top of your Instagram right there?
All right, so coming up, where I from to begin with is a Muslim area, community. Majority of people around there is Muslims. I grew up, schools, friends, family members is Muslims. So a little before my time, and if who know where I from close area days where it have they call the unruly gang. So they control, Muslims control that part of Central at that point in time. In, you say 2014, 15 coming up on them time and little before and all, you know. So that was a gang. That is before all the 6, 7, 8 and all them things like we say, there's Muslims and Rasta City was the thing at that time now, boy, you know. Now, I have family members who's Muslims, one thing I know about other family members who's on the other side, you know, it might be. So, me, I grew up on the Muslim side. I was Muslim once myself, you know. I've been a part of certain things. And since as my father passed away on certain things, I give away. So, as I said, I have family members who's Muslim also. I give away my jalab and my mat and my prayer mat and all them things. Okay. And whoever to my cousin who is also a Muslim. And these ways I really just kind of, it wasn't a betrayal, I would say, in a sense, my brothers and my people then, or my community. It was like I just step back and choose my own path in life, in certain things now, but you know, that kind of way. But same way, me and my brothers and them is love. Same way, show them love. You know, no respect going, no nothing going, nothing is the same way. You know, I just doing my thing.
Step back.
I just step back and do my thing differently, however. I mean, going against nobody, I mean, disrespecting nobody, I mean, paying up a boy, I mean, thing. You know, as I was saying, it's love all the time. It will never till the end. You know how it go? So, that is where it is. I started move from the under level now, boy. You think?
So you just like no affiliation, just doing music, even though it's some gangster music and all of that. It's still street music oriented, but you're not really in it like that.
Yeah, not in it because as I say, I grew up around it. I mean, every day as I walk outside, it's happening. Get robbed, that man gonna shoot this one, gonna lock up this. It's around me every single day. So this is something I go do. I will come out and think this be on the street. That man something happen, dog and so go on, that man they get mashed out. But they demand 20, you know, thing that Trinidad just like the cut flick. I would take that and pay to my song. Yeah. Because me a line, you know. It's the truth I'm talking. You understand what I'm telling you? That is what I'm seeing. There is even things we see on the news. You understand? Just pay together creativity.
You just know how to do it as an artist
and pay
put
it
in a song.
And make it one thing and shoot it out because it's not joke. It's just how I just put things together now, boy. There are plenty of things that I talk about in music, but people when hear it because they're listening for that. And sometimes it's just time this pass. Even 5 years could pass and then you will hear that and be like,
then they catch the mess, man.
That boy, no see it? You know? But yeah, just the creativity with it now, boy. But these ways I really started to push that no gang affiliation because same way our cousins who are part of certain things and who doing music also, but they doing the Muslim music thing. You understand? And when I kind of pull, you know, men started watch it like, boy, going against the thing. Wherever now, men started see video with me and Swanny in live. And men, at that point in time, Swanny, them is Rasta. So, men now started thinking like, boy, you rocking Rasta, boy. And men going and telling men, I think like, boy, you rocking Rasta City, boy, dog, boy. And thing, and men calling my phone and, real man, thing, dog. And well, can I take my dog boy and I call son man and thing and say, dog, I don't know where you hear that from and who tell you that and thing and this and I say, dog, I say, well, you know me, boy. You dig? I see no why this function, dog. I don't function like that pass. It's not normal, it's nothing against, you know. See no me and a Muslim again, whatever, but brother, I know they love it stay. You dig? Me coming at me going against nobody. Whatever the thing is music, I say it's money I looking for. I want to be able to go here, there, everywhere and make money, dog. I not on that. I'm not gonna put myself in a pocket to limit myself to something where I have access to unlimited. You understand?
Globally, boss.
Exactly. So I must do that for who? Comfort are you, bro? or the comfort of this one, bro, nah, that don't make sense because the same way I could make it this thing big and all yourself could live from it. You understand? Our next man could live from it, a little daughter, a little brother, whatever it might be. You mightn't be wrong, you dig? That's just how it is, and men just give me more respect and no flowers same way. And next incident it had also too. It had at Christmas time. It had 2 events the Christmas night. One down the hill and one up the hill in Port of Spain. Them is 2 gang fractions who warring each other. The Muslims down the hill, the Rasta city down the hill, right? Both of them keeping event the same night. Both of them call me to come. My from Muslim community. So the men up who Muslim up on the hill now, go call whoever down on my side, they were boy to come up. Same way I have people who on the other side, them go call my people, them think who boy to come down. I come in, bro, me and think, whoever, but them men up the hill call first. So think, no, them men down the hill call first. Whoever here we come in, then them men up the hill call, whoever, bam, cool. So when them call, them men I say, hey, what going on? I say, how come thing? I go down the hill first and then I come in the ball, yeah. Them men say, alright, cool, no scene. Yeah. When I call them, I say, them call them down there, I let them know. Call them and I say, dog, I come in, yeah. But I'm going up the hill after. I
So
say,
everybody knows.
Yeah, I say, if anything, I can come along there and just breeze out there after, if anything, I know about. But everybody say, boy, nah, why you going mad? Or, hey, boy, you're mad if you go up there, but I stay up there, boy. You don't tell me, no. I say, hey, but this man paying me on, boy. Think I sit down, I say, boy, see that, I say, dog, I not on nine, no. I say, I come in to do my business, you know, dog. I come along there and think I perform, think whatever, and do my thing. The same thing I go and do up there, no, thing, and I non part all I have, you know. This music came here, I understand what you're saying, no, but you can't do that, dog. If you're going up this, stay up there, boy.
Yeah.
You understand? If you're coming here, you tell you coming here. I say, well, dog, what's going on? I can't do that. Right? I say, matter of fact, to make it nice, everybody. I say, me going up the hill there too.
Yeah.
I say, I go and heal them and I never let them know, dog, me coming up there. Thing. And down there, me coming there either. Pop, I leave that.
Leave it alone.
Heal them up the hill and I know, dog, what's going on? Me, that can't happen, my dog, boy. Because so thing and if I come up there, they're going to make it look like I just that and that is my scene and me not on that and that got to happen. Man, mad. Man said, I call this one, call that boss, call this thing. Boy, thing, I said, boy, it's part thing. I said, let that man know, dog. Thing, you don't know why this rock, dog. Just let them man know. I can't do that by dog, boy. As much as I want to, for my own thing, my career, dog, I know it functions. It's not thing in course, and next nobody is one all the time. You know me? Just make sure that them know that what can happen like that now, boy. You dig? Thing. Them and them down, they'll call me back. Think, boy, them girls and them down, they want to see a bad boy.
Yeah.
Them girls and them, hey, hold on, they take some girl on the phone. This again. Because she don't bad, man. They sing it on the phone. Take a boy, come on down, take, say me down, take, yeah, come on down, take. Put him back on the phone, yeah, them girls, they must see a boy, think I say so, yeah. Thing, I can't do that, boy, dog, boy. I'm telling you, that thing will be good for me, boy, dog, boy. I understand when you're saying I will do it, but I can't do that, boy, dog, boy. It's like I come there and I'm going up this business I want to know. You dig? Thinking, boy, I understand, no, think, I think, lead that day after that. Then call, and I just lead that day. You understand? I lead them 2 things there, and from days where I have to put that on my page, so make sure everybody know that. That is business I own, and I not on that. I don't want to fracture myself, no way to limit myself at all.
It's a big world.
Yeah, and with that too, same way, go how men go envy, men go hate, men go like that, because same way, you know, just, they can't reach weight is like my hands could reach, in a sense as, some men limit themselves and they can't do certain things now, boy. So plenty things just cause envy, plenty things just cause jealousy. Say me I want to go watch them because them can't do the watching you for that. But I just some now, boy. Same way to others who don't even have a choice. You know? So same way I don't know what it is. Same way I been there now, boy. I come from that same place now, boy. And it's not hard. I mean, it's not easy. Too same way to just stand up and say, boy, I mean, rocking with our code. Because it has some place you get head mashed up for that. You dig? That's just how it is now, boy. So
Because it's like either they want you to choose a side. You can't just say, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody would either put you on a side or tell you to choose a side.
Exactly. But then, it's all according to how you do it. Because there's always a way to do something now, boy. It's not what you do, is how you do it now, boy. You dig? Because at the same way, men just don't have that intellect and how to do certain things now, boy. So how they move, they might move bad. And that is with the circumstances go come out too. Because how you involve yourself into something, when you involve yourself in a certain level, it's so deep. The only way for you to get out of that is to disappear. You understand?
No, definitely understand what you're saying. And you see the thing with it, why I like to have a conversation is if you tell the youth them leave certain things alone, you're more believable because you're in the trenches, you walk certain paths, so you know it. So when you tell them, say, yo, listen, leave certain things alone.
Just left it on.
They'll listen to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're the real deal.
Yeah,
you're not talking like you lived in somewhere nice, a nice part, and then you're just trying to tell them, oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
You lived it.
No, for sure.
You get it.
Yeah, for sure. And it's not because same way it's like that man go say, boy, that girl, you get soft, boy, get soft, boy, that girl, he take. All kind of thing, but you know, I doing my thing and watch someone doing my thing too same way. You dig? I have nothing to prove to nobody. You dig?
Yeah.
I do it myself, you know. So a boy can't really get me to run on that kind of vibes at the end of the day. Alright. Same way, it had problems with it, I say it had men who course, men didn't like it because men thinking it's that, but I say that's how we do it. No, what I really say, Pollock is not see Pollock. We'll go work for me and go work for you now, boy. You dig? But just by a man can stand up and man up to himself and how we do it, I believe any man or any boss in this world go respect that according to how you do your thing now, boy. You dig? But I say it as some men who grew up in it and they just really have no choice, bro. They have no choice.
Definitely.
They really and truly have no choice because of how they grew and where they're from. They can't do nothing about it, bro.
Right,
and how the system set up in Trinidad, it had nothing to pull you out of that. You just had to grind through it and hope for the best and you survive it, bro.
And you know, the funny thing with it is one time when you looked at Trinidad and like soca and everything was coming out, Trinidad had it looked like this. Like it looked like it's a nice place, only happy things happen. There's no badness, no nothing. From an outsider, if you live in Trinidad or your family's from there, you knew what was going on. It's now when you guys came out with this TriniBad, and we're really seeing an expert because when it came to like a ghetto area, I knew about Laventille. That was I knew about Laventille a long time, but again, you didn't really see that. It's just when you guys came with TriniBad is really you've seen these different parts of Trinidad because I was speaking to a top. He's probably top 5 soca artists. All right, we're talking good interview. I turned to him and said, hey, what are your thoughts on TriniBad? When I said that to the man looked like he's seen a ghost, bro. Looked like he's seen a ghost. You know what the man said to me? No comment. I said, and the interview just went downhill from there, but why is it that like the soca community and really like the TriniBad community they're not on the same wavelength?
Bro, I don't know personally. I can't say because as I said before now, I personally have a very good relationship with certain soca men in the industry, right? But they don't really have. I mean, it's big. I would say it's big to me. I read them the talented, you know. But as some people is be speculating and saying it have a what did they say, boy? It have a politics in it now, and it have a little kind of
Soca mafia.
Have a mafia thing, the circle thing, now. But me already know about that. Me and metal, you know, thing up in it. I do my thing. But I mean, I just watch from behind the scene. I just watch the thing on social media and just see what's going on. I don't understand it, bro. To me, I really don't understand it. But from watching, I have sense, I've grown, I've understanding. From what it look like to me, these assumptions, this is why I assume it is alleged that is probably the dancehall community in Trinidad right now, which is the TriniBad. They have a way which is get to use to make money. Because I remember that same mafia thing supposedly allegedly linked with the radio station and all them thing, and from time back men doing dancehall wanting to get the thing out there and them used to block certain things from happening. And we get YouTube and men get a free avenue now, and now the people them choosing for we are not the mafia choosing for the people. And yeah, it just come like a window break loose day that men get opportunity here now to better their life and get opportunities and make money and fly and get visa and passport, this thing, you know, stamp up and do all kind of things now, boy. And the next thing is dancehall is not seasonal. From the 1st of January to the 1st of December,
Right,
is
true.
events running all over the world. And even in one country, you can get events from the beginning to the end of the year.
Yeah.
But every country, carnival events is seasonal. Just one time for the year, it's a carnival. But they go still make because every country have a different time. So it go add up still, but dancehall, I think, is more booked artists than so-called artists for the year generally now. Way. Just like our avenue, they can make things happen. You know, it's like we don't need all that again for anything. I don't know. That's just my post aspect on it. Who
Yeah.
knows? I could be probably wrong 100%.
Yeah.
Just
a
what I
guess.
think because
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Definitely. As I said, 2023 was a stellar year for you. You're flying around doing a lot of stuff. But there was one point in your career it seemed like you kind of took a break a little bit. What was going on with your career at that point?
Yeah, so basically I had some issues with management and stuff. And yeah, I was kind of like on a break with my release and stuff. And then the COVID-19 and everything just come and happen and end up getting a accident in 2020, I think, 2020 or 2021. Again, a car accident.
Was it you and Zebee in that car?
Yeah, me and
You
Zebee.
were in the car accident.
Yeah, I was in the car accident. I was actually driving.
Guy got out of here.
Yeah,
boy.
so it was me, Zebee, Blak Ryno,
Yes.
and Parky. So
I think somebody had died.
nah, nobody didn't die.
Nobody didn't die.
People were saying that
Yes.
because it was a bad accident and
Car flipped over and all type of things.
yeah, it mashed up and man unconscious and from the street an ambulance rush and all kind of things. So people didn't know. People thought that it happened. That was the rumor spreading, but nobody didn't die. Zebee actually was the one who got the most damage. He broke a rib and I think like 2 or 3 ribs. Yeah, Zebee punched our lungs and thing. He was mashed up bad. He couldn't walk and thing for a couple of weeks, man. Blak Ryno, he break his hand, foot, he partner. He eat bread at a park. He fracture his hand, all kind of thing. Yeah. I was the one actually get the least damages because I would say seatbelt saved me to add on my seatbelt. You know? Yeah. So after that, I kind of sue me down for probably like a year and something. Yeah, I wasn't really doing nothing. I couldn't really function, and for that point in time, I was a really part of my life for sure. Yeah.
Definitely. And then you had all these songs, Buffalo, Contract, Holy Put them, and then finally linking with Swanny for years. You guys finally last year put out a collaboration.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was something inevitable, you know, for the years that been supposed to happen, you know, and it just was the right time now and the right place and everything, you know. So when I went to UK, it was like a new beginning for me now, boy. To me, it was like a new start of my career. It's like starting over and certain things to me because it's like my whole catalog, certain things gone, you know, no access, and it's like I starting fresh again. So this way it is, I come with Bufu and I still implement a piece of die into Bufu now, boy. You understand? Because that was actually the first song that, you know, so it was like a rebirth of boy here now, boy, from Bufu, and then more than 100 and that bad, and you know, keep coming with it. Now, I have a lot of unreleased that I have to come, which is on that mixtape, and Prince Swanny, I mean, for long, it's been for time. He contacted me for his album Zoggy, and he was like, he want money album. He want to put money album. He have verse, however. He sent me 2 songs. One was the one that we did, and the next one was like a real cool vibes, man, nice vibes, decent. You know, commercial. I'm more commercial song now, boy. So I listened to the both of them, and I was like, you know, it's Swanny.
Yeah.
I gotta do that commercial one. But then after, I was like, you know, same way, me and he doing that song for the first time. We gotta go hardcore. He sent my hardcore, and I was like, you know, it's song is bad too, but I did, and I sit down and I said, boy, record a song. I mean, as I say, you know, me and everybody cool, you know. I just give everybody the forward, everybody's giving me forward, same way. So I say, boy, I would do this song, but in my head, I just saying, I just hope because he didn't put much on it. It's just like a sketchy song, boy. So I know we gonna come it after when I put my thing. So I was like, boy, I hope Swanny and thing and knock down this one and this down man and this down man and thing. I say, boy, I hope everybody I say, boy, bam. I record a piece and I send him it. I call him video call and let him listen to it. Boy, bad thing. Finish it up and I say, alright, cool. Thing I did again it and I said, boy, I hope this man class do this thing, boy. Alright, cool, bam. Started finish it now. I send him it. Bam, I send him it now. Thing he paid together and I just waiting to hear it. Send it back, I hear it. I say, alright, good man. Good man, I say I give him forward. I respect him for that. I respect him for still giving him forward and not, you know, involving me in any stuff we have going on and, you know. Yeah, I'm giving mad respect for that though. Yeah, and the day he sent it back, yeah, the day he sent it back is the same day he dropped the album.
Same day?
Yeah, it was like I sent him it today. Tomorrow he dropped the album. Like he was just waiting for that, you know, particular song, you know. But yeah, and even recording it, that is even way in the song I put I mention them I say big war and me no pick side. Me I defend mine. You understand? Just started off saying rain sitting on head side. Know them a dead boy. Pin file them exile them pick one me no pick side. Yeah. Me I defend mine. Yeah, right for shot by like scavenger reptile. Me now sell out like 6'9". Some beach boy. Me tell you. Me are really listen at this giant. Snakes them coming at this guy. So me bond them with pitch child. The 15 of no knocking it pan the precise. So I had was to mention that. Just in case even if he put something, if he put something subliminal and put on this a man subliminal and I don't even know he this a man. Them should hear this blatant. Me even paying it subliminally. Here, where I saying? Big war going on. Them pick one, me pick no side partner.
Leave me out of
that. You understand? I live your life and do all the thing. Big up killer. Big up monster too. You understand? Yeah, me not on that. I love all the time. I just want to spread it, dog. I just want to spread it and make it big. I want to make money. I want to make it in a way I can set apart for the youths who are coming up to do the thing and make millions of dollars, you understand? And still my name at there 10 years going and people say, yeah, boy is the man who bring that foundation there on a platform for we to do we thing and carry it on now, boy, you dig? Yeah. Yeah, like goodness, that is something I appreciate it because I know for myself how fortunate I was to even have a studio now, boy, to have access to a studio.
That you
understand? And
big that is, boss?
Access to a producer, you understand? Who could actually build beats, record, mix, splice this, you understand? That is very fortunate now, boy. We can have men who 10 times more talented than me and they don't even have a thing close to access to that. That is, all them just have is a talent and them just they will see them on street singing, trying for somebody to take them and do something and make them, you know? Yeah, so that is what it is with me, bro. Music generally, I just love music. I listen to every genre of music.
Yeah. I could tell. I could definitely tell.
Don't have a genre I don't listen to. Once I like it, I will listen to it. Brawling. Yeah.
You like it?
I mean, I listen to country music. Brawling, I don't care.
Yeah.
If I feel that is music, that is what I like. That is how I feel. Yeah, it's music. Yeah.
You understand?
Bro. I love music, bro.
Even your name, Boy, I know it's your mom that gave you that name. This wasn't, you got this on the stage or anything. Why did your mom give you the name, Boy?
Well, I don't know why. She tell me I grew up with this name, like that is my name on my birth paper. Yeah, well, she say from small growing up, I had a real squeaky, gilly voice now, boy. So she still always call me boy, you know. Yeah. Because I had a gilly voice, that she said. I don't know, but I grew up with that name though, going to school. Actually, my first day in school, when I reached school, I had to stand up and say name and thing. I was like, boy, man. But I stand up and everybody, well, my name is boy. So I was like, no, your real name. I was like, boy. You know, your parents could be there too now, boy. First day at school. Boy, you know your real name. I was like, boy. So my mom was like, no, Aaron. I was like, Aaron is my name. Yeah. You think? Yeah.
No, it's definitely interesting. Your journey in this music business has been so interesting, and it's still so early in your career.
Yeah,
You
facts.
understand?
Yeah,
It's like, even though I would say you probably did like 10 years in the
Yeah,
business, you know what I mean?
already.
But it's really 5 years
Yeah.
where you got the
Yeah,
break.
hardcore 5 years for
You
sure.
know what I mean? But that's
Yeah.
still so early. You still got so much to do, so much greater things to do. That's why you're even in Toronto right now.
Yeah, for sure.
What are you doing in Toronto right now?
I mean, pushing the thing, man. Pushing it, man. Pushing it. So that's, I have a mixtape coming up, and I really just trying to get everything out there. Put my face there, because one thing I know for sure, and I get to realize moving and traveling a lot, is that a lot of people know my music, but they don't know me. To put my face in the picture and say, well, all right, like this picture here, well, you can say, well, who's that? Like, I don't know who's that, but if you play the song, it's like, oh yeah, I know who's that. You know? So what I'm trying to do is trying to get on the ground and get myself active, put my face as much places as possible, get my face on all them screens. That's why I'm here right now.
Yeah.
To let the people them know, let the people them see what's going on here. See, well, they don't know when they see that says TriniBad, same way.
Yeah, listen.
Get the image, think, boy, yeah, that is boy. Anyway, you see this face, you don't know, like, yeah, that is he sing, that he sing, wherever it might be, Yeah, so just really trying to pay it out there, because I know myself, I'm not talented. I mean, I the faith, I the drive, I the push, I the mindset, everything. So it's just to put myself and put the drive behind it and step in it 200,
And make it happen. No, definitely. As you said, that chain. Listen, you see when I see the chains down here, boss?
Yeah,
The
man.
big links, you cannot deny that this is TriniBad right here.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
thing
yeah.
with it, it's like Trinidadian gold and stuff. So it's a
Yeah.
different tinge of gold. So then it's like you guys are standing on business, say, yo, we're here.
Yeah.
This is how we look. This is what we're rocking. TriniBad is here to stay.
Signature.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, definitely. As I said, this year seems like the year that you're really starting to push back out a lot of music and stuff like that, right? So then you said the mixtape is coming up.
Yeah.
Could we expect some more visuals coming up too?
Yeah, of course, a lot of visuals, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
And more shows and everything.
Yeah, everything, man. Active work, man. I even plan to do like about 3 videos out in Canada here too. Also, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man. Big up the place. you
Yeah.
know? Yeah. Active, man.
Nah.
A lot of work coming in for sure. Yeah. Just look
man.
out, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
This conversation again, I'm glad we actually got to sit down. I've been following you for a while now. Get to sit down and really actually hear your thoughts. What's in your mind?
Yeah.
And a lot of people could now really put a face to the songs. Yeah, there's music videos with millions of videos.
Yeah,
but you
facts.
see, when they really sit down and hear you talk and hear what's really in your mind,
Yeah.
it's a completely different
Yeah,
dimension
facts.
altogether.
Correct. And, that is one thing, especially as an entertainer and as an artist, I would say I struggle on in my early part of my career, because me personally, as a more to myself person, as not really a social media person, I don't do too well with crowd and thing, From the street, like everything is like, especially people that don't know and things, so it's like, I don't know, it's just something better than men about. So especially as an artist, when things start to go big, like, bro, everybody know me. It's, yo, boy, I don't know who is what, so I just be uncomfortable. I don't know if a man coming to just, or you just cool or you really have fun. I don't know who is what. So it was a lot to deal with at the beginning. I used to hide a lot, because it's like I can't really deal with the plenty people. I just, I don't know, it's like
And especially with viral songs.
Yeah.
It's not like they're a couple of thousand.
yeah,
Viral.
So it was like an early stage. I didn't know how to deal with it. I'd never practiced to live my life like that. I never lived my life like that. Never ever. So it was, that sometimes it is like I really want to just go out and have a time just cool, like before I would go by the river, I would go down on the beach, wherever it might be, and just cool, normal. Nobody don't knows me like a regular civilian. Everybody just go about the business. So there's at times like that where it is I just want to just, cool and calm. Can't really do that, It always something. It might be eating something. Somebody come, my boy, I got a picture, a big piece of chicken in my mouth. So, you know why I done that? So, it's just like, I thought adapt myself to it now, boy. And it's it's only now it is I really kind of had a pin, myself in position for them things. you know, and actually preening as going in as full and all as possible now, but you dig?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's our job because at the end of the day, it happens people who work 9 to 5 and they don't even want to go to work, but they have to go because the bills have to pay. So, you know, that is one thing right now I kind of practicing and training myself.
Yeah.
Pushing myself to just get the drive right and, put myself in position.
No, I could see because, again, you have a lot of stories, you've seen a lot of things. And in this conversation, you're free up and we're talking and just having a good vibe. You know what I mean? Because you know we're not trying to get no dirt or no type of madness. You know what I mean? Have a good thing to really express you so people understand who you are. You know what I mean? Definitely have to big up a couple people. Definitely have to big up man like Doggy Slaughter
for
for
sure.
making this happen.
No, for
you know
sure,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
Big up man like Johnny Bravo for
100%.
been linking me and putting me onto the TriniBad time after time. He said, yo, these mans right here. You know what I mean? Even big up man like Zebee. We're supposed to sit down. It's going to happen soon, you know?
For sure,
you know what I
man.
mean? But you beat him to the punch. You're the first TriniBad artist that we actually got to really sit down and put this out here. And it was a great conversation, you understand?
Yeah, man. Big up Zebee, man. You know.
Zebee one go.
Charge. Yeah.
You understand? If there's anything you want to say, anybody you want to big up, the floor is yours right now. Leave some social media contacts where they could check you out before we get out of here.
All right, yeah, man, for sure. Well, they don't know Boy official Instagram, Boy official Snapchat, Boy official on YouTube. They don't know all the socials, Boy Facebook, same way too. Yeah, man, no, big up my people, you dig? Big up Gonzo, you don't know we outside bad, bro. Big up my mother, big up my little brother, big up my sisters, then Ebby, you dig? Imaya, Inaya, Elia, you know, we outside, yeah. Is it? You know, we go. Bad, big up your thing.
Bossy. Big up yourself. Again, Slaughter, big up. Thank you so much for making this happen. One phone call. We made it happen. But again, this is 5 years in. We'll sit down again and see where I know you could go. Like I said, I've seen you get millions upon millions upon millions of views and streams. So again, when you say, okay, I'm cranking the engine again, simple one go.
Yeah, no, for sure. Easy 1, 2, 3.
You understand? Let me give you an outro and get you out of here.
That is
Big
it.
up yourself. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out. This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.